My mom always told me, don't ever let anybody tell you can't do anything. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves, so they tell you can't do it. If you want something, go get it.
He's been described as one of the most gentle and fun-loving kids at our school. He's always there to help you when you fall. He's also known as one of the more underrated and athletic figures. But who exactly is he? Hi, I'm Chris Canales, and today I take you through the secret life and the truth behind Brandon Trieu. Follow me.
Brandon Trieu, first off, I just want to say it's an honor to be here interviewing you and filming you in your home, your lovely, exquisite Oriental home. I'm really digging the Asian scent.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
The following questions are going to be a little controversial. Feel free to stop me if you feel offended or anything, you know. So your background's a little mysterious. Why don't you give us a little bit of a brief history on you and your family?
I was born in San Diego, around City Heights area. I have 3 brothers and a mom, and as a young kid, we moved around a lot.
You talked about your family, your 3 brothers, your mom, but no mention of a father. Where exactly is he standing in your life?
He's not really in my life. I don't really associate myself with him. I don't really call him my dad, and I don't really know who he is.
So does he not keep in touch, or?
It's pretty bumpy background with him. We got in a couple fights over who really ran the house and whose side we were on between my mom and my dad, and it got kind of physical at times.
Is there perhaps a particular moment or experience between you and your father?
Well, I remember Christmas a couple years ago. I fell asleep on the couch playing some video games, and I woke up to some loud noises with him and my mom, and ended up waking up, and he was throwing like remotes and cell phones at my mom, and I kind of had enough of it, just being a mama's boy. I kind of got up and I kind of threw him against the wall, and then my mom got in between and verbally disowned me, saying I won't ever financially support him anymore. Don't ever call him my son. I don't want anything to do with him.
Your mom said that about you?
My dad.
Uh-huh, I see. Tell me a little about your brothers.
Well, after the fight, I was kind of lost in who I would look up to. So Robin being around in high school, being the star football player.
And Robin's your oldest brother, right?
Robin's my second oldest.
Second oldest?
Just being the star athlete, I kind of wanted to model my life after him, and I trying to work hard, just be like him, and trying to make the plays he did. And my oldest brother always was the responsible one, so just trying to be responsible, stay out of trouble, and Eric just having the good grades and doing sports at the same time, just trying to keep my priorities straight and keep everything together for my mom.
You mentioned Eric. I know he was a big-time student around here a couple years ago. Why don't you give us a little more insight on him?
Eric's the closest to my age, and he's really religious, and he really keeps me in tackling my faith in my life, and he pushes me to my limits in my sports.
That's real interesting. At school, you're known as a real, religious dude. Would you say that Eric is the main reason for that?
Yeah, he definitely plays a big role in my faith and who I am as a Christian, but I owe a lot of it to getting to know who Jesus is starting off, and starting my relationship with God to Jonathan Fain, one of my best friends who passed away, unfortunately, in 8th grade.
So would you say that Jonathan Fain's death was the main catalyst for the new and current chapter in your life?
Yeah, it definitely opened my eyes to not take anything for granted, not take life for granted, and really trust in what God has, because he was always a joyful, happy person around, and I kind of wanted that joy, so it really opened my eyes to give it a shot and give God a shot, and ever since then I've been following God and being a Christian ever since.
Brandon, I want to thank you again for letting me interview you today in your lovely home. If it's okay with you, I'd like to meet again tomorrow after school. Maybe lighten the mood a little bit. We'll talk about your present and your future goals.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow.
My interview with Brandon Trieu went well. I decided to meet him the very next day at La Jolla Beach after his track meet. So tell me a little about that track meet. How'd that go?
It didn't go as we planned out. We were going for the win Eastern League. That kind of decided it, but unfortunately we lost.
Well, I noticed you did pretty good at least. I mean, you're pretty athletic, man. I didn't expect that out of you.
Thanks, man. It wasn't my best performance, but...
That's all right. All right, so, man, we're going to give you a little bonus round real quick, all right? Favorite food?
Wings and things or sushi.
Right on. Okay. Favorite color?
Orange.
Ethnicity?
Asian. Black. Samoan.
Right on, dude. Some good races right there. So we talked a lot about your past and your present. Tell me a little about your future. What's in your future?
I think I'm not ready to give up track yet, so I think it's something I'm really passionate about, so I think I might pursue that.
So you want to be an Olympian?
That's my dream someday.
Right on, dude. Well, you can do it, man. Just believe. You got it.
Well, guys, it ends our piece on Brandon Trieu. I hope you've all been inspired. For more videos, go on to www.youtube.com/user/friendlypopo. Special thanks to @StupidRaja, @TooGoodToBeTrue, and of course @WestCoastShag_. This is Chris Canal signing off. What's that thing? How do they do it? I don't know how they do it.
Cooking? What are you doing?
Alright, that's good.